17. Well, that was Euro 96. Come off a very, very good season with Newcastle. Just missed out on the 12-point lead. Just missed out on winning the league, which was bad enough. Went away to China for the final squad for Euro 96, and Terry Venables left me out. So it was a long 13 hours back from China. So I had the double whammy of losing the title and also losing my place in Euro 96. On top of that, I had to sit through it all as well because it was in England. So yeah, I can't think of anything worse. 16. Alan Shearer's a joker. He likes to cut a few people's clothes up when you sort of like take the mickey out of him. Malcolm Allen was probably one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Everyone remembers Malcolm. He was a Welsh international, brought him from Millwall. He was just hilarious. Some of the things he used to do, I can't really say on tape what he used to do, some of them, but there was one where he used to drive his car out and it would be a single lane, and then he'd pretend he was broken down and he'd stop the car so none of the lads could get past him, and he'd open up his bonnet and he'd look in his engine and he'd just sit on the side of the road and nobody could get past him, and all the lads would be bibbing like 1 o'clock in the morning, come back from a away game and no one could get past him. He'd just sit there, and he would sit there for ages and ages and ages. So he was a very funny guy. 24. Average, I would describe it as. I think I missed one for Newcastle, my first one I took. I think Raw Fox scored the rebound, so I count that as a goal really. I then scored against Everton, and that was probably the only. We had a penalty shootout for England in a game just before the World Cup, and against Switzerland I think it was, and I missed that as well. So yeah, we had. There was a time when I was actually, Alan Shearer was injured and Peter Beardsley was out injured and I was on the penalties, so, but it didn't last long before they all came back, so it wasn't really a penalty taken. 25. It would probably be Gary Speed. I think he was such a great guy and got on fantastic well. One of the best players that I played with in midfield. It's still to this day I find it amazing that he's not around. And I'd retired and he was manager of Wales. We used to go out to Portugal and have a laugh, play golf and socialise. And I find it weird that he's not about. I still think he is, but it just seems such a shame. So I think it's probably he's the person that when a somber moment I think of him. Really. 7. Do you know what? No, I never did. I got away with it most of the time. Most of the time, it's my two lads play now. It's singing. They have to stand up on the chairs and sing songs. And the only time I got close to it when I joined Wickham, and I was 40, and obviously all the new players had to stand up and sing a song. But John Gorman said that I was too old to be singing, so I never done anything, any initiations at all. I was very, very lucky. Four. Well, I just got away yesterday. Yeah. Yes, I was away with I love Portugal, always have. Been going there for 30 years. I love a bit of golf, fair weather golfer. But I got back yesterday. I went away with my two sons. My eldest son his fiancée is pregnant, so I'm going to be a granddad in a couple of months. My wife and my daughter. So. We just have we normally have just all we have is a small window a week away when we get together as a family. So I say I only got back yesterday, so hopefully my golf's going to be all right. 2. I've got a place in Portugal, and I've got it sounds stupid, it sounds boring. I've got a fence that I wanted to put something up, and I can't get anything to grow up it. So the last thing I bought online was some coverage to go on this fence, which is basically plastic sort of like planting, which I've got online. I've just shipped out to Portugal and now I've got to put it up. So
you're ready to be
it's embarrassing.
You're ready to be a granddad, you.
24. Creed. Only because my sons if I get a birthday or Christmas, that's what they buy me. So, and it's a nice smell. It's decent. Like, they wear it as well, so I'm not too old, so I can get away with wearing Creed. Yeah. 8. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Yeah. I can't see anybody would like that. Yeah. It's one of those things I tasted many years ago and would never go back to it. 21. I never had one as a kid. I've always called Rob or Robbie, or it wasn't until I first nickname was when I was at Charlton, really, and I was playing up front in those days, and it was Lenny Lawrence who was sort of like doing tactics and doing where you was at corners, and he just said, "Rob, if you just lurk around the box," and from that day on, all the Charlton players called me Lurker. And it was, and I was always known as that when I was at Charlton. When I went to Newcastle, it got back to Rob, and then Kevin Keane gave myself and David Batty. We just bought Espria, Ginola, Les was playing, Alan was playing, Peter Beardsley was playing, and Keith Gillespie, all these flair attacking players, and we was away in playing a game, I think it was in Norway, or a pre-season game, and he said, whatever you do, they said, don't abuse my 2 dogs. So from then on, I've been called Doggy. So they're Lurker and then Doggy, so they're the nicknames I've always had.